The Nigerian Institution of Surveyors (NIS) has restated its commitment to continue training and retraining as part of a capacity building for registered and practicing surveyors in order to align with the current realities in the profession. The Vice Chairman of the Lagos State branch of the Nigerian Institution of Surveyors, Olukayode Ogundare, stated this on Thursday in Lagos at the 2025 Mandatory Continuing Professional Development (MCPD), a national NIS program for all registered surveyors to update themselves with the current realities and evolving innovations and applications of technology like artificial intelligence (AI) in the profession. Ogundare said that capacity building will enable practitioners to update themselves with the current trend as technology keep evolving in every profession, and the urgency to align with the task ahead. On the theme of this year's capacity building workshop, intelligent food flood hazard and vulnerability mapping, he said that surveyors provide the data and useful information needed to examine the flooding situations and measures to mitigate such incidents. The 2025 Professional Development Featured Presentation on Surveying Business and Government Policy, the new tax law by a tax practitioner, Abayomi Abiona, who said the new tax law, which will become effective on January the 1st, 2026, affects surveyors and everyone who earn income. He stated that everyone needs to have knowledge of the content of the new tax law to be on the right side of the law.
This team look at how, if a flood occur, what are measures that we can put in place so that there will not be reoccurrence. So intelligent flood hazard mapping, it has to do with how you are proactive, in the sense that you intentionally simulate a scenario where there is flood. Then you look at what can be done to mitigate it. That is what this team want to train our member. So intelligent aspect of it has to do with how you will use technology, softwares to solve this problem. You know, we are in the era of digitals. So we bring digital into the system so that we can have a fast approach to solve the issue of flood.
As we all know that in Lagos State, we are banded with water, and sometimes when we have heavy downpour, everywhere is submerged, we have flood everywhere. This training has exposed us to the role we, surveyor, can play in the hazard that flood can come with. You know, when there's flooding, it's come with a lot of hazards. So what are our roles? What we can do?
The surveying industry, because they make profits, they make income, they make revenue, they have expenses, and they need to support government, you know, with the appropriate taxation. So it affects the practitioners, it affects the employees of the industry, it affects the company owners of the industry. More importantly, they need to know what the law says and be on the right side of the law. The law says that you know, once you operate in Nigeria and you make income in Nigeria, you must pay taxes. And there's need for, you know, the stakeholders I've just mentioned earlier on to understand the importance of standing on the right side of the law and to do the right thing. First and foremost, it will place them in a position to avoid unnecessary penalty and fines. Yeah, because it comes with, you know, tax evasion comes with a penalty, and they need to know so that they can avoid those penalties.